And here we go. I hope you like that countdown, cause it's pretty.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of different ones I wanted to try out, but they're all like 30 seconds.
No, that one's cool. I like it.
Yeah, that one's cool. Everybody, welcome to another episode of episode number 66. Almost to 70. Man, my goal is to get to 100 because we're almost there, and I would like to have a special guest. The second time on the show, my cousin Lawrence. Welcome
What's
to the show,
happening? What's happening? What's happening? I'm glad to be back. It's been a long
dude.
time.
Dude, yeah, I think it's been like what, almost close to a year, or no, it's been years, right?
It's gonna probably go on a two,
Oh, yeah, damn, like wow, it was
probably.
like it was before COVID started happening, right?
No, 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 no. That can't be it because I started my podcast during COVID.
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
so it was definitely during COVID. It just feels like forever, probably.
No, it does, dude, because it's really been like, it's been an anniversary since I started this like a year, and
Yeah, I'm on two right now. It's pretty cool. It
dude,
feels good, doesn't it?
it feels great to
Yeah,
do what we love to do, is
absolutely.
talk about, you talk about movies
Hmm.
and stuff like that, and I love that, and I do listen to your podcast. Oh,
Thank
dude,
you.
bro, let everybody know right now. Give everybody a shout out where they can listen to your podcast, man.
Oh, do you want to start that right now? I feel like we should do your podcast. This is about you, man. Fuck
Hey,
my
hey,
podcast is
bro,
fine. I'll say
bro,
it
look it,
after.
bro. You're the special guest. You're the star of the show. I
I'll
haven't
take
had you
it.
in a while. Hey,
Yeah.
so yeah, give everybody, everywhere they can hear you guys' hilarious, funny, alcoholic opinions
Yeah.
about movies. Give everybody where
Alcoholic.
they can listen to you.
We're the Filmaholics podcast. You can find us on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, and we're actually doing TikToks now. We do some funny TikToks
Oh,
that are getting I didn't start this TikTok not that long ago, and we're already at like 100 followers. It,
oh,
it
nice. Send
built
me
up
your
pretty fast.
TikTok. Shoot, I'm on TikTok. I'm just not on it. I'm thinking of doing that as well.
Dude, yeah, I get clips, dude. I do clips of my podcast, and 100 followers. I only have a few. I have like a cup, maybe more than 10 videos up there, and they it altogether my channel has 2,000 likes.
Oh,
And
nice.
it just happens, dude. TikTok is the way. That's how you get people to know you. It really is. Yeah.
No, yeah, man.
So
I've
Thumb podcast. That's it. That's it. That's not enough about me though. This ain't about me. This is about
dude,
gaming and wrestling experience.
bro, this is about both of us, bro. It's about, how I say, and in my opinion, I think together we can grow if we help
Absolutely.
each other out.
Absolutely.
That's my opinion. It's like, yeah, it's about, as my point of view, I think it's about each other. And either way, if I'm on your show or you're on this show, it doesn't
Yeah,
matter. Like, uh, it helps. It helps both of us in the
it
long
does.
run.
Absolutely. So one person will go, "What's that podcast they're talking about?" Like, and
Right.
then they'll go check it out. That's cool, dude. People like. It's weird how with podcasting, like you see the numbers and you think like, "Oh, that seems low." But let's say like you got 10 listeners for one episode, and let's say that's low for you. Put
Right.
10 listeners in your room. That's a lot of people in your room.
No,
That's
yeah.
it's a lot of people. So like, don't get discouraged is always my thing. Like
No, yeah.
some episodes are bangers. Some of them like go under the radar, but someone's gonna find it.
Oh,
Someone.
yeah. Oh, yeah, dude. I 100% agree with you, man. There's, you know, it just, we all have to start somewhere. And even though there's a few viewers, it does get bigger after the show
Absolutely.
because, since, everybody, we're here live everywhere in all four platforms. We're here on Twitter, we're here on Twitch, we're here on Facebook, we're here on YouTube.
Wow.
Thanks to Restream.
Ratium's the
Um,
best.
dude, it is, dude, because, I've been using this for more than, I think, almost for a good couple months now. And
It's helped you out a lot because I know you would do these like, hey, the audio's out, but the video will be out next week things, and this is just an easier step in that direction.
oh yeah, dude, it is. I love it. And plus, if the audio doesn't hear, then I go
Mhm.
in and go back into it and put the
Absolutely.
put the intro.
Put all the stuff in there. Yeah.
But yeah, dude, so much in the world is going on.
Hmm.
Sad things too as well.
Lots
Um,
of things. Yeah.
I know I sent this on the last episode, but it just me keep looking on the news and YouTube, like just the families in Texas and the shooting, crazy
Oh.
shit, dude. Like, I know we talked about to everybody, but just bear with us here. It is nothing to pass over through the next day. Like this chick stays with you,
This should be talked about, not just the week it happens. It's something that
or just a
is
day.
a constant and consistent problem that affects so many people. And like some people aren't willing to do things that can prevent these things, and it's upsetting.
No, it is, man. It's sad.
This one really hit me, by the way. This shoot. I'm not to say that the others didn't, but
no,
like I thought about it for days, and I'm still thinking about it because like I feel like there's just more and more news about it, and I want to learn more. I don't want to be like, oh, that's too sad. Look the other way. That's a problem. That would be a problem if you do that. You
no,
can't do
yeah.
that.
I 100% agree with you. Just me looking on videos on YouTube
Hmm.
at work through lunch and breaks, like
Yeah.
they're interviewing the kids, and where their story, since they were in that room when that
Hmm.
the crazy dude was going fucking ham on the kids and the teachers. Their stories, man, are just just watching a kid on TV and just like expressing how scary it is, like like it's heartbreaking, like just to see that what they've gone through, like one or two of the students watch their teachers get shot because they were protecting them. Like it's sad. It's like it's fucking sad. Like it just it's oh
We good?
oh yeah, we good. I don't know what
Yeah, no,
happened.
because that went out for a second. I don't know if that was me or you.
No, my mouse was no, it's all good.
Yeah, for sure.
Um no, but yeah, dude, like I was saying, like it's insane how just it's sad, man. Like I can't imagine, we all have kids, we all have brothers and sisters. Like it just, this shit does have to stop. This is where, you know, it needs to stop, to have some kind of control of for schools, even though like which I gave my opinion to my co-host Warren on the recent episode, like, have some kind of security on certain doors, or all four
Mm.
doors,
You
or
know, when it
he
comes
said
to
drones too. He said drones too as well.
here's my thing. I know. I mean, like, I'm not exactly in tune with like how things work in terms of like policies and like gun laws and stuff. I know that in other countries, well, first of all, we're the only country ever in the world that is having a problem at this rate. Other countries, like, they've had the problem, but not at to this rate, and every week it's not like this.
Right.
And it's because they have gun laws that make it extremely difficult. And the fact that someone can argue like, oh, but they can still do it, okay, how about we do it first and we'll look at the issue later. Let's see the
Right.
change. Like, kids died. Kids didn't get to go home, and that infuriates me that we get to just sit around and be like, oh, this isn't a political thing. It is a political thing.
Yes,
It
it is.
really is. It's absolutely a political thing. And when it comes to security, though, the people say like, oh, having cops or stuff, at the schools would help. You think it would? It doesn't. I actually like, and I'm not going to give any names, but I know people that have survived shootings,
Right.
and they tell me that they did the security thing. They had cops on campus, and all it did was make everyone anxious because they would attack you for the most minor thing. Like if they were like, "What are you doing?" They would be like, "What are you doing?" And they would fucking harass you.
Right.
So like, again, like they think that will do something, but it just makes people not feel safe to go to school, and it's just, I don't think that's going to work. I think strict strict gun laws is the only answer for me.
Do you think? Because I was talking to one of my coworkers too. I work with a few of them about a gun control, and since a lot of people do, well, I would say not half of the in Arizona, but a lot of people do register their guns, and some people don't. And for them to take away their guns is, if it gets to that point, it's like, are they gonna are they gonna give them back their money? Like, because
Hmm.
people spend a lot of money on guns, and on.
I think they should, I guess,
Yeah.
because like I mean, of course, that's why I don't think like why wouldn't you get your money back? I feel like if you're just taking it away, like you're right, you know, they spent their money on it, they should get it back. I don't think that I don't know, like I feel like when people bring up stuff like that, I'm like again, like it's not part of the issue, you know?
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
part of the issue is the fact that an 18-year-old who can't purchase alcohol, who can't purchase a cigarette, somehow
Can
has the
purchase a
ability to
fucking
purchase
gun.
an AR-15.
Yeah,
Like that's insane.
and fucking
That
new, bro. Everything that he got, everything was new.
and quickly, how
Yes.
fast they should take extreme measures to honestly. I'm gonna be real.
No, be real, bro. This,
I'm
this,
gonna
this
be real.
this is open
I
talk, bro.
see
Be real.
I see no purpose in getting an AR-15 and any reason. I'm sorry. Like I don't think
I agree
why
with you
should
100%.
you huh?
No, I 100% agree with you.
I
100%.
I can somewhat understand a handgun. I can get that. I can get because that won't mow down people. It won't.
Right. You're right.
Why should you have a military grade weapon in your hands and several by any means? Like why? It's a gun nut thing. People who love guns like I I'm sorry. I'm not going to let you have this hobby when people are dying. It's just it doesn't seem fair because these families lost someone and all
Yeah.
because you want to keep your gun and buy your guns. Like I'm sorry, I don't think it's worth it. I
Oh
don't
yeah.
think it's worth it.
No, no, I agree with you, man. It's just, I mean, dude, what, 18 kids got shot, dude, and two adults, man. Like,
Oh,
it's
it's higher
cons-
than that.
oh, there's more.
There I believe now it's 21 kids and 3 adults. And there are I think 30 wounded. For some reason they never released the
Oh, the actual
the
number.
the actual number of who was wounded, which is weird. Also, you know, again, and this again, it's crazy how we have these problems with not only school shootings, but then the police, the police, they I honestly feel like they didn't do enough. You know, I personally believe that they just they have all this safety, they have all this what they call bulletproof vest,
Right.
the same kind of guns that this guy has, one shooter, and they're standing outside holding back parents who just want to get their children out of the situation.
Yeah,
And it's like
and didn't
mhm,
care what the hell was going on right there. Like,
yeah,
shit
they
was
let
going
him
off.
in, they let him in.
Oh shit,
They
no,
just
oh no shit.
apparently I guess it's just speculation in terms of like some of the things I've seen. Like I haven't seen like a real source about it, but not that other things. Like
Okay.
there was one that says some cops went in and got their own children and didn't stop the shooter.
The
Like
fuck?
if that's true, which I'm just saying is just
Right. It's
speculation.
speculation.
That's insane. That's absolutely insane.
Fucking
And
hate speculating.
yeah, no, that's why I'm just saying speculation. Don't take my word. Take
Yeah,
my word with a
yeah.
grain of salt.
There's just there's rumors, everybody.
Yeah. Well,
Um,
we didn't. We'll see you in the news, but we'll see.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It just something does need to get done about it, no matter what. But it needs to get done now.
Absolutely.
I know when that happened, I know the president went on. Yeah, he said, yeah, something needs to get done, but yeah, dude, it needs to happen now. Like,
Absolutely.
because thank God, yeah, summer just, kids just got off of school, for summer vacation, and it's like,
Hmm.
you know, this tragedy happened, and like I say, our hearts and prayers go out to all those families, that lost their loved ones. I know it could never really ever be the same again.
Yeah.
And there's no words to say beyond that, to be honest.
All I gotta say for the rest for that is, if you have to lose your gun, so that way the
We
rate
can be safe.
to be safe, to feel safe in these public settings, especially in these settings of innocent children, if we have to take your guns for that, so be it. Fuck your guns.
No, 100%. Hold on, give me one
Yeah. Something happened.
second. No. No, nothing happened. I just a plug just dropped.
For sure.
Just I just want to make sure that because I have the plug right here for the charger.
Yeah,
It was going low. Just want to make sure it got plugged in.
absolutely.
But yeah, dude. Yeah. So it just everybody. I know. You know. I know. I seen the videos too on TikTok. On TikTok, man. Like the insane people recording, man. It's fucking
Yeah.
crazy. Um and you know, yeah, dude. It just yeah, it just needs to stop, and whatever needs to get done, we just should do it, and just for the safety for the future of our children, and then their children.
Absolutely.
Um, and so yeah, and then we lost two. We lost a great legend, an actor,
Ray Liotta.
Ray Liotta, yeah, man,
Hmm.
the king of mobster, of Goodfellas, and just so many.
It's a
But
great movie.
Goodfellas, just that movie just reigns with me because I love Casino and all those
Well,
Mars
yeah,
Godfathers.
yeah. No, Goodfellas is classic, easily a classic, and it's a huge. I mean, he literally has one of the most famous introduction lines ever. As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster. Like that's iconic. It's one of the most iconic lines of all time. But for me, my first um introduction to Ray Liotta was a video game. Surprisingly, I remember
Really
I was 6 years old. I was 6 years old.
interesting.
I got a PS2 for Christmas, and
Hello.
my parents purchased GTA Vice City, and
Ah, that's
he is
right.
the
The voice.
protagonist. He's the voice of Tommy Vercetti, and
Oh, that's right. That's right.
yeah, it's a
Awesome
badass
classic
game.
game.
It's an
Fuck
awesome
yeah,
game.
it's one of the best games.
Here's the thing: when I was six, I only like to do the first few missions, and then I just start doing whatever I wanted.
6 years
Recently,
old, bro. 6 years old,
I did a lot of shit at 6 years old that I'm not proud of.
bro. I'm
Yeah,
like, I'm thinking to myself, like, wait a minute.
yeah,
I know, I know we're family, and I'm just thinking about this time gap here.
yeah,
No fucking PlayStation 2.
yeah.
Oh, god damn it. Damn, I feel
I'm
old when I say
fairly young. I'm
PlayStation 2.
fairly young, and I like it that way. But as for as long as I can have it. But with GTA, they recently released the remasters of GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas, and I bought all three of them. I finished 3 and Vice City for the first time ever. I've played the games when I was younger, but I never finished them. So
Right.
I finished those, and they were fucking awesome.
I
Um,
dude,
yeah.
yeah. I've now I have Game Pass as well on my Xbox Series X, and I've they had only San Andreas on there
Oh,
for the remaster, which is like, why are you gonna put only one of the San Andreas and not put the collection on there?
to be fair
Um
though, that's a great game.
no, no, yes,
It's a great
yeah,
game.
and just how it looks vamped through all these years,
Hmm.
and like yeah, but I gotta say the original Grand Theft Auto and Vice City was the best fucking game ever
Definitely
created
up
to
there for
me.
me. Definitely up there. There's a lot of games that I like more than them, but I mean they're forever in my heart. I mean they were my child. Surprisingly, they were my childhood.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, dude. Man, just since you were saying you play that game when you were 6, and I can't imagine 6 years old you're playing Vice City, and though everybody don't judge me on this, but just everybody is if I was 6 years old and I know about this game, thinking about that, and I'm going straight to fucking strip club up in there.
Yeah. No, well, you know what? Like, that's the thing too. And this brings up like a part, like, I mean, not to get back on the sad subject of the shooting, but there's always that argument like, oh, like video games, they rot in minds and stuff like that. I'm 6 years old playing this extremely violent game. I've been playing violent games my whole life. I have never had the idea to go and do something as crazy as these people. And yeah, no, it's a shitty argument.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah,
It's
I
a very
mean,
shitty argument. No, but I love Vice City. I think I've played every GTA, every single one except maybe the very first one. I did play GTA 2 on PlayStation,
mhm.
which is like it's a shitty game. I'm sorry, no
No,
offense,
no,
but it's a
no,
shit
no,
game.
no. Yeah, it is. I
It's a
have to agree
terrible
with
game
you on
actually.
that one.
But GTA 3, that was like the fucking the turning point for Grand Theft Auto. I mean, it was insane. I mean, like at the time, like now it's like whatever, but at the time, it's one of the best. Honestly, I still like it to this day. I think it's still a fun game.
Oh yeah, dude, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there any game right now that you're off and off on right now, or you going back and forth it right now?
I what did I buy recently? I feel like I bought um you know, when football season ended, I bought a Madden game because I was just so I wanted it back. So I was like, I want a Madden game. So I bought that a while back.
The
Um
recent Madden? You mean 22?
Actually I couldn't get that one. For some reason it wasn't in stock, so I got the one before. I think it was
Oh,
21.
okay.
Yeah. When Cam Newton was a quarterback, and I was like, "Damn, I don't want this one. I want the other one." But that's
Oh
okay.
man.
That's all right though. It's okay. It's still fun. But what is it? What games am I playing? I like to replay games. It's like
Oh,
my
that's fine.
favorite thing to do. I love to replay The Last of Us.
Oh, that's
The
a good
Last
one.
of Us is an amazing video game. I like to replay GTA. Well, actually, I'm playing San Andreas. I never said that. That's the game I've been playing. Because
Okay.
I finished the first two. I finished three and I finished Vice City, but I never finished. I'm still playing through San Andreas,
Oh wow, yeah,
and
that's
it's
a good game.
weird. It's weird because like there are some things that are happening that I'm like, I don't remember this at all because I got San Andreas again when I was 10. Because I've had it before when I was younger, but I got it again when I was like 10 or 11, and that's when I was a
Hold
little
on.
better at video games.
Well, hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry, everybody. Give me 1 second.
If you guys can still hear me, you should go check out the Filmaholics podcast. It's a pretty okay podcast, whatever. I don't know if they can still hear me, but Filmaholics podcast.
No, sorry,
Yeah.
buddy. No, my daughter was knocking on the door. No, sorry, buddy.
No, it's okay.
No, but
Yeah,
yeah,
okay.
but I'm
But
sorry.
no,
Yeah.
yeah, so I got San Andreas when I was 10 again. And at that time I was a little better at video games. So I was actually getting through the game, and I remember I got pretty far, and now where I'm at now in the game, I'm at where I left off when I was 10 years old. So it's
Mm.
like I was like, there's parts where I'm like, I don't remember this at all. I'm like, I remember the last mission I did because I remember I fucking rage quit when I was 10. I was like, I can't pass this mission. I'm done. I'm not playing it. So I stopped playing it. And I just passed that mission recently, and I was like, oh, that wasn't that hard.
Oh shit.
I was pissed off. I was like, my 10-year-old self was a fucking idiot.
Man, 10 years old. Oh man. Yeah,
I'm
just
gonna be 22 this year.
oh man, hell yeah.
Yeah,
We just get
I'm
younger and younger,
partying.
bro. And that's all.
What's
It
up?
just I see. We just get younger and younger. It just
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know
Look
it
at
just
me.
yeah, dude. Yeah, dude, you look young, dude. It's okay, man. I mean, it's just a number to me anyway. If we can still do what uh we no more that we're doing unless we break a hip or something, then yeah.
I'll be just like my brother. I mean, my brother's twice my age. My brothers are twice my age, and they're still doing what I do now,
There you
but I do
go.
it better. Okay.
And you are more limber.
Yeah, I'll be dancing. I go to dude 21. I mean, has been so much fucking fun. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Dude,
I mean,
I see
what's
the
up?
videos you put on Instagram, bro. Like you have a good time, you get drunk, dude. I think seeing you drunk is fucking hilarious. I can't wait until we go hang out, bro. Once everything changes, like oh, bro, I think it's gonna
Yeah.
be a long time coming to have a good time.
Well, dude, I know we have topics we want to talk about, but if we want,
Mhm.
we can just talk whatever, right?
Yeah, everything, bro. Anything, yeah.
Yeah, open talk, right? Mario's
Open
open
talk,
talk.
bro. Open talk.
So,
Thanks to you, by the way. Thanks to you, by the way.
oh yeah,
I
that's right. I told you
I
to do
want to
that.
I want to give a shout out to you, my cousin, is for that great idea. Because you're like
Yeah,
Mario's talk, open mic, and so I just went, so I went open talk. So, but thanks
it's a
to
good
you for that
name.
great idea, though. I appreciate you. Yeah, thank you
No
for that idea.
problem, no problem. Whatever helps your pod, man.
I'm
But
giving you the love, man, because you helped me thought of that. So,
no
I
problem.
much love, man.
So 21, dude. 21 has been fun. I turned 21 during the worst fucking time, which is COVID.
Fucking
Um,
COVID, bro.
but to be fair, I mean, like, you know, when COVID first hit, it fucking scared me. It really did. And then I got COVID pre-vaccine. I got it in November of 2020. and it was hell. I
Was
this
really.
this bed behind me, I was laying there for 2 3 weeks
Hmm.
just trying to fucking breathe and stop coughing. Like it was bad, and that's thankfully, and knock on some fucking
Yeah,
wood,
knock
I
on
don't get
wood.
it again. But yeah, well, I used to like I recently just kind of got a little more comfortable with like not always wearing a mask.
Right.
Like obviously if someone tells me, hey, we only do masking here, I'm like, of course,
Yeah,
I'm
fine.
not
Yeah,
gonna
of
be a
course. Yeah.
fucking I'm not gonna be a fucking asshole like all these
Yeah.
other people that, oh my god, like that was the worst part. You know, people will say like, oh, I'm not political at all, but then they turned a fucking virus into a political subject. It's like,
Oh
oh,
yeah,
you
100%.
fucking piece of shit.
Yeah.
But no, dude, besides COVID, all that bullshit, 21 surprisingly was still pretty fun. I was able, because the cases went down a lot more than they were, maybe 3 5 months ago.
Right.
I've been able to go out a lot more,
That's good.
and I'm having so much fucking fun, dude.
Dude, you know what?
Just
Speaking of COVID, there, which we talk about off the show, what's happening, changes right now. Um, job and jobs there. Do you have to be vaccinated to get a job now, or do they ask for a requirement now, or
no,
not? Okay, okay,
no, no.
okay.
Where I
Or a
work, at
card or
least,
something.
well, because at first where I worked, when the vaccine was first rolling out, they would do this thing where it's like, if you're vaccinated, you don't have to wear your mask. And
Okay,
if you are not vaccinated, then you have to still wear the mask, which in my opinion, I think is very fair. I
right.
mean,
True. Yeah, it's true.
not, I mean, like in terms of you as a person, like it's for you to kind of save you, and people like to
Yeah,
talk about, immunity and all that shit. But I mean, I got the vaccine. I know I
yeah.
got it, and you know, I feel a little safer. I mean,
Right.
I've had it. I got the vaccine, and if I get it again, I'll be safe. It's all about like how comfortable you are. Um, like I said, just if someone tells you, like, if you're comfortable with not wearing a mask, but if you go to a place where like, hey, we're a family-owned business, and you got to wear it in here, I'm
It's
like, yeah,
exactly, yeah, yeah.
of
I don't.
course.
No, no, yeah. I don't really see a problem with that either.
Mhm.
If they ask for, just follow, just
Just put it on.
yeah, just put it on. Just make everybody feel safe, and what I'm saying, like
Put your
have
pride
no
aside and just
exactly,
fucking
yeah,
do it.
dude, yeah. I'm not trying to put um nobody out there, but I'm not gonna say no names, but one of my friends that I know makes a big deal about wearing a mask,
Mm.
and I'm like, well, come on, dog. Like, just I know it sucks, bro. I mean, I know it's not as bad as it was before, but
Mhm.
now it's like a pretty much a ask, or it's pretty much and it's pretty much your own choosing now, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
But it's like, no, I fucking hate wearing a mask, and I'm like, dude, so what, dude? Just wear it, take the shit off when you get out. Like, what I'm saying? Like, it's not that big of a deal.
Honestly,
In in my
I kind of
mind,
just
anyway.
I like karma. Get people
Yeah.
like that. Like I'm like, you'll get it. But no,
No.
besides the sad COVID stuff, 21 has been a lot of fun. I I love to fucking drink. I love to dance. And then people pick up on that shit, dude. I got some fun little I got a little fun stuff going on. Like my sister and my and her wife, they took me to Sharky's in Huntington.
Mhm.
And dude, had so it's not a place where you can dance, but I still did because that's just
Oh,
what I do.
really? Oh,
Yeah, no, like, I
yes.
still
That's what I've seen. Cause yeah, you
I get
got no
down.
shame in your game. If there's
Fuck
music,
no.
if there's music, there should be a dance floor.
Exact. Well, I mean, there was no dance floor, but I sure did make one of my own.
Well, there you
You know,
go.
no, and I was dancing, and people were picking up a fucking vibe. I'm not lying, and this is not to be cocky or whatever. This is just what happens.
You cocky
Every time I
motherfucker.
go out, every time I go out, at least one person will go, "Hey, I like you. I like your vibe." It's and then I got a free drink out of it one time.
Oh, hello.
So yeah, look
Yeah,
at
like, hey, dude, you can't beat a free drink, homie.
yeah, it was a Moscow Mule, and I was drunk already, so it went down like water.
Wow,
It was
really?
water. Yeah,
Never had
and
that before.
a Moscow Mule.
No, never had it.
It's pretty good. I liked
Is
it.
it?
My go to when I go out is always a Jack and Coke.
Yeah, dude. You know what? A lot of people say Jack and Coke, and I really want I really want to try that.
You haven't
Uh,
tried a Jack and Coke?
I tried Dr Pepper, but not the Coke for some reason, because we always
Hmm.
had Dr Pepper in the house.
Huh. I'm
But
I'm curious. I'm gonna look into that. That sounds like fun. Yeah,
yeah,
no.
no, when I heard that, I'm like, okay, I'll, that's what we get
Yeah.
here now. So I'm like, oh well, fuck. And then a lot of people tell me that, well, one of my friends is gonna be on the show next week.
Mhm.
He told me to, which I'm gonna buy before it comes, is to buy Crown Royale apple.
Oh
You know,
God, bad memory, bad memories, bad memories.
oh,
No. Oh man.
earmuffs,
Well,
earmuffs, earmuffs.
no, dude. Go Crown Apple. I remember the week before I turned 21, I was at my brother's house, and that's what I got fucked up on.
But is it good though? Is it good?
I'm gonna be honest.
Cold. Be
I
honest.
hate apple based like tasting like when they like add the apple taste to it. I hate shit like that. I
Well,
hate it's just
I
gross.
I can't say no because I never had anything apple-ish.
It's
Like
gross. I mean, dude, try
I
it.
know.
It's a fun time. You know what it is? The times I've had it, it was fucking warm, and it's
Oh,
gross
okay.
that way.
Okay.
It's
I kind of figured that. I mean, everything's
whatever's
nasty with
going down in a
alcohol with
shot
hot.
form needs to be cold for me. I'm sorry. It's fucking
No, yeah.
disgusting.
Mm.
Ugh.
No,
That,
I 100% agree with you. It needs, if it's alcohol, it needs to be fucking cold.
are
Unless,
you a tequila person or are you like vodka? What do you like?
oh, you know what, bro? To be honest, if I'm there with family and I'm down to try anything,
Mm.
it doesn't really hurt. I mean, my wife called me alcoholic or
Hell yeah,
whatever,
we
but
all are.
hey, but
Runs in the
I'm
family.
hey, you know what I'm saying? I mean, she should have known this. It's already been 16 years of marriage here.
Hmm.
Uh, but it's like she calls me alcoholic, but it's like, yeah, but when I'm here, I drink Mike's, hard Mike's, or I drink Malibu or Coke,
Oh, that's good. That's good.
which
I
is
like Malibu
good.
and Coke.
I put, of course, more alcohol more than anything, and
Yeah.
it's strong as hell.
Yeah.
But Mike's is my go-to. So so one of my coworkers like, hey, he's like, man, I've been wanting to come on your podcast, man, because I want to talk. He wants. Everybody's gonna be. I want to get his. It was his idea, and it was a really good idea. He wants to talk about next week on next podcast. He wants to talk about faith. He wants to talk about his point of view in faith of God.
Hmm.
So very interesting.
Yeah.
Because he's like, man, bro, I've been wanting to come on your podcast, and I'm like, dude, I'm sorry, man, just I'm busy right now, and if you don't have a computer or something, it's kind of hard, doing
To
this,
come
and
over.
so yeah, and it's like, so I'm like, all right, yeah, so since things are rolling here, as you know, like, sure, I'm like, dude, what the hell? I mean, I rather do as much as I can of these, um, as much as possible,
Hmm.
right here, neck, is nothing is better than having that connection when they're next to you, or
That's
just
that's how I only do my podcast.
yeah.
I've done um 3 podcasts over Zoom, and which is so annoying that they were not my favorites personally, but one of them is literally our most popular episode. It's our There Will Be Blood episode.
Okay.
That shit, I don't know how people found it, but it's fuck a lot. Like it has I believe at least over 300 some
Nice, man.
like
Congrats, man,
streams.
on that. No,
Yeah,
congrats.
no, it gets fat. I'm telling you, dude. And like, do you get your Spotify stats every year?
Dude, I was always curious. I only get my stats through Anchor, so I don't know how else
Mm.
to get my stats to Spotify. Do you have another way of checking your Spotify?
Yeah,
Because I
yeah, because
don't.
I get because I have Anchor and I have the Spotify for podcasters stats.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, that's the way. That's how you should find it. So every
Oh, okay.
year, at the end of the year, you should get a let's look at how your year went, and it'll tell you how many listeners you had, how many
Oh, you
hours
know
of
what?
pod.
I am lying on my ass. Yes, I remember that. Yes. Okay. Yeah. My
Yeah,
bad. Yeah.
no.
Yeah. They made a whole intro, and you can post it up if you wanted. If
Yeah,
you No.
exactly,
Yeah.
dude.
I'm
I
lying.
it
Sorry.
was I again like when you look at it like little by little, you're always like, I feel like no one's listening. And then when those stats came out, I was like, what the fuck? They were great. It said that our podcast had been listened to in 33 countries,
Dude.
and
Yes.
that was wild.
dude, 75% of my podcast is Spotify, which is insane.
Yeah, you know what? We get I think on mine, a majority is Spotify. Majority
Oh,
is definitely Spotify.
100%. I can't agree with you more because that's what I see on the stats myself,
Yeah, so for
which is
me it's
insane. What?
60. Yeah.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead, cuz.
No, it's okay. So for me, I 64% Spotify, 26% Apple Podcast, and 10% other, which is just any other form of podcasting.
Yeah, same here. Mine says here too on the bottom. It says 75% Spotify, 9% Anchor, 5% web browsing and other casts, 4%, and then what's that? Antenna Pod is 2%,
Mm,
and then other is 6%. Um, and of course it says, of course, 96% of males listen to the show. Um, and it's crazy how it tells you all the ages.
yeah.
Most of
What's your highest percentage in age? Like what age range is listening the most?
28 and 34,
Okay, so for me,
and that's six,
44%.
and that's 66%.
Oh wow. No, mine varies a little bit surprisingly. We got a little bit of everything. 18 to 22 is 44%, 23, 27, 22, 28 to 34 is 24. And then the
Okay.
others like surprisingly 3%, 45 to 59. Who the fuck are you guys? You guys are old listening to us.
But thank you for that
Thank
though.
you. And
Thank
even
you.
like it's cool cuz like I like a diverse crowd listening to my stuff. So we have 73% male, 19% female, 7% non-binary, and so like we're just diverse up over here at Filmaholics, and
Dude,
I like it that way. I like if you want to listen, listen. I
exactly.
We have a lot of fun, and people respond surprisingly well. We get a lot of nice people that are like, "I love your podcast." Like I was with my friend yesterday, and I saw his cousin that I met only once, and I was like, "Oh, what's up, man?" I was like, "How you doing?" He's like, "I already know you, man. Your podcast, I like it." And I'm like, "Fuck yeah, dude, thank you."
Dude, there's something about the stuff that we love that we do of our podcasting. It's such a good feeling when that stuff like that happens, or
Hmm.
it just I'm pretty sure you understand what I'm talking about. It's just it's an amazing feeling. Like who
Yeah,
would have ever thought in our and just in this podcasting of what it is now, because everybody's doing podcasting as well now.
yeah,
Everybody's getting their thing. Like it's just who would have thought they would love to listen to our irritating, sexy voices or
mm.
reactions and
Our
our
banter.
just yeah yeah. Like
Oh
who
my
would
god.
ever thought, bro? Like I'm
I,
grateful and to all
yeah.
the listeners and watchers out there. Like I am thankful.
And then like you'll some things will happen unknowingly. Like I accidentally made a joke. I didn't mean to make this joke. I accidentally made a joke
You
about nine
accident
eleven.
motherfucker.
On about
Oh
nine
shit.
eleven. I
Oh
posted that
shit.
on Instagram. It was an accident. Like I said words and my
You
friend
wasn't
started
drunk, right?
laughing.
You wasn't drunk, right?
No, I just said the words. I said this is what I said. I said, "Do you guys want to know what's crazy about 9/11?" And I had a fact with that. And my friend was like, "Oh, what's crazy about it? Like it's not already crazy." And I'm like, "No, no,
Right.
no, 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 no. I have a fact." And I said, basically, when it comes down to the Twin Towers. And when I said that, my friend started laughing. And I was like, "Why are
Oh,
you
you said
laughing?"
Twin Towers?
I said, "When it comes down to the Twin Towers."
Oh yeah.
As in on the topic of that, on the
Right.
topic. And when I said that, my friends start laughing, and I'm like, "Oh no, I didn't mean to say that. No, 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 no." So I got a great TikTok out of that, and that
Oh, that's
people like that one a
awesome.
lot. Yeah, dude, it's a
That
lot
is
of fun.
awesome.
You
Dude,
never know what you're gonna get out of doing this stuff.
yeah, dude, exactly. No,
Yeah, you get some good stuff.
I 100% I cannot disagree, bro. I 100% agree. Since it's been a while, and just I know I've talked we were going to talk about movies and stuff. I know it's title
Yeah,
everybody, but I do have more on there. But
it's called Mario's Open Talk. We
that,
openly talk about whatever we want.
thank you. Since this is since I appreciate you coming on the show, and
Yeah,
it's your second time here, and I love your opinions. I love your uh I mean, we're family. We have that who gives a fuck vibe.
yeah,
Um,
absolutely.
but I want to get your intake. I know it's probably it's past talk, but I like to get everybody's different opinion, especially yours. I just love how you present yourself to how you say stuff, which is hilarious too in a way.
Thank you.
It's just Oh, give me your thoughts. I would love to hear thoughts about this. Chris Rock, Dave Chappelle, Will
Okay.
Smith. I've been waiting. This
Okay.
just popped in my mind too. Like, man, I need to get your perspective on this because,
Yeah.
yeah, man, I
Well,
need
you
to
know
like
what? I'll tell you all my thoughts right now.
give me your thoughts. Cause give me your
Yeah.
thoughts. This is gonna
So,
be amazing.
yeah, I
Let me
have
drink to that
no
right now.
thoughts. No, I'm just kidding.
Mm.
No, I'm just fucking
Dude,
with
that
you.
was amazing. I didn't really think you'll say that amazing sentence, man. Man,
No, it's all
it
good. I
blew
got it.
my
I got
mind.
you. So here's my thing. I remember watching it. Which was it was so weird it happened this year because usually I watch it with my friends. This year I watched it with Leonard,
Okay,
and it was a
cool.
whole thing. And I told them because like here's the thing. I like the Oscars because I like movies. I don't like what the Oscars are. I
Right.
like the idea of what it should be. I like celebrating movies. Yeah, sometimes they don't pick the right ones and they leave out so many other great movies, but I still
Agree.
like the idea of celebrating people and movies.
Understand.
So,
Agree with
so
you.
and I know that my brothers, yeah, they like movies, that they don't like it to my level, and I knew that it wouldn't been a fun experience to just watch the Oscars. Even though, to be surprised, Leonard was actually the one that was like, "Hey, I actually wanted to watch the Oscars. Like, come over." And I'm like, "For sure, let's do that."
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was
Oh,
surprised.
wow.
I was surprised too, and I
I'm
did that.
surprised right now. I'm
Yeah.
surprised.
But I told them I was like, "Hey, let's make it fun. For every one I get right, all of you take a drink. I have to guess who's gonna win the Oscar."
That's
And
awesome.
if I'm wrong, I'll take the drink. So I made it a drinking game, and I fucking won because
That
I know
sounds
my
fun.
shit. Because I know
Yeah,
my shit.
that's that's true. I mean, that's why you have the podcast.
Exactly. I know this shit. I like, dude. Honestly, there are ways that like So this year, Coda. I'll get to the Chris Rock stuff, but I want to explain
No, go
like
ahead.
why I know this stuff.
No,
So
go ahead,
this
man.
year, Coda won Best Picture. There's a movie called Coda. It was a pretty good movie. Personally, I didn't want it to win, but I mean, it's fine. People don't like that it won because they don't think that it's gonna like go on and be like one of these great movies, and it won't. It's a
Right,
fine movie. I really
right.
wanted this movie called The Power of the Dog to win. It was a
Okay, okay.
really great film. But the moment I knew Coda was gonna win Best Picture, um, was when it won adapted screenplay,
Okay.
because most Best Picture winners from the past will either win a screenplay award or they'll win Best Director. And if you don't, you're most likely not going to win. It's
Right,
very rare when that doesn't happen. So once they said that, I'm like, okay, well, Coda fucking won,
right.
and I still said Power of the Dog, so I had to take a shot, but
Oh, shit.
whatever, that's fine. I wanted it to win, but I was like in my mind, I'm like, Coda's gonna fucking win. But but here's the thing: the Oscars have not been relevant for many years
I
since they fucked up on the whole La La Land Moonlight, which is, where is it? It's right here. Yeah, there it is.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's the movie that won Best Picture, and it was the year that they mixed it up. They said La La Land, and then they're all
Which I love,
scrambling.
by the way, too.
Um, Here's the thing: I fucking love this movie, so it upsets me that their moment was taken away. But
Oh,
then
yeah, yeah.
again, at the same time, it's remembered because of that fuck up at the same thing. But they
Right.
fucked up, and that was the last time that it was talked about in the media. So this whole Chris Rock Will Smith thing, when it happened, the first thing that came to my mind was, this is planned, this is fake.
That's what I thought 100% right away.
And now I'm fully under the understanding that it is not fake. It is 100% real, and it's because they cut out the audio. But
Yeah, of course.
thankfully in Japan they didn't censor it, so you see him
There
slap
was a
him,
lot
and
of videos uncensored. I'm
Chris
like, "No,
Rock
yeah,
is
I need to
like,
hear this
oh
shit."
yeah, Chris Rock is like, ooh, Will Smith slapped the shit out of me, and then obviously Will Smith goes, keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. Um, so for me, I don't think it was. He shouldn't have done that. He shouldn't
100%.
have. He shouldn't have slapped Chris Rock. To be fair, that joke
Wasn't
wasn't
even
that
bad.
funny. No, it wasn't bad. It wasn't a bad, like, it wasn't rude. It wasn't as rude as people said it was,
Yeah.
because whatever. That wasn't a rude joke. I just don't think it was that funny because most people don't even know what the fuck GI Jane. I didn't even know what GI Jane was.
Are you
I had to
fucking
look it
kidding me?
up. Dude, I'm young as shit. So I had to look it up, and I'm like, no one fucking knows what this is. Like, but no one knows GI Jane now. So like, I don't think the joke was that bad. I don't
I
think it
mean,
was funny.
of course, I got it because I know the fuck it
Yeah,
was, and
yeah.
but everybody. I mean, it's some people always make it personal. Like
Mhm.
Jada Smith. I'm sorry, but we talked about this a while back. But I love to get my cousin's opinion on this. But like I said, like she posted of what she had
Mhm.
before, and we all know Chris Rock, and we know this is not the first damn stand up coming on the Oscars like this is what happens, everybody. We
Yeah.
make fun of people, we have a good time, and out of all the years
Mhm.
that happened, Chris Rock says this one old school line about GI Jade. Jada laughed, Will Smith laughed,
Actually,
right?
no, she didn't. She did not laugh. She kind of was. She rolled her eyes.
No,
She,
true,
but Will
true.
Smith did laugh. Will
Yeah,
Smith
yeah,
did laugh. That's
yeah,
a fact. That's a
yeah.
fucking
And
fact.
it's like, and then when they cut the camera, then she
Hmm.
she had to give him that look.
Yeah.
But we never thought in a million years. I mean, okay, okay, I do follow Will Smith on social media and everywhere, and I know they don't have the perfect marriage.
Oh God, no.
Um, but it's like, yeah, 100%. I 100% agree. If they know each other, and which I know they do, professionally, and of course, I'm pretty sure they know each other, outside of business, and acting. But it's like, what Chris Rock is, what he does,
Hmm.
and it's like, of all people, Will Smith is old school as well. There's nothing he does not know was not gonna happen, or know. Okay, well, this is gonna be a joke segment. Like, it's nothing new to Will Smith.
I'll play devil's advocate though. This wasn't the first time that Chris Rock had his mentioned Jada Smith. Like
Yeah,
he's mentioned her before, and I
yes,
think that
yes.
has something to do with it. Again, like I'm not exactly on Will Smith's side. He shouldn't have done that.
Me, yeah,
I
same here.
will say, however, I think it's crazy that they won't allow him to come back for 10 years
10 years,
when
yeah.
there's
Many
sexual
Oscar
assaulters.
winners.
There are sexual assaulters. Well, there's fucking all these disgusting people that still are on the
Had,
academy,
and still have
and
the Oscar, by the way.
they still have an Oscar. Well, he still gets to keep his Oscar,
Yeah,
but
no, yeah, yeah.
there are people who have done the most disgusting crimes that are still on the academy board. And the fact that, oh, like they're like, we are against all violence. No, you're not. You're against it happening on your right on your fucking live stream. You are. But an Oscar when it was well known that he assaulted a child, sexually assaulted a child.
Shit.
Like,
Oh yeah.
so they did that. He was convicted of that in 1970, and in 2002 he won Best Director for The Pianist. And are you saying that's not violence? What are you saying here,
Yeah.
Academy? Like, there, I feel like the reaction to it was annoying and disgusting and like bad.
Yeah.
Like, what happened? Will Smith shouldn't have done it. It should never have happened. But
100%.
the fact that people are like Amy Schumer, Wanda Sykes, they're like, I am traumatized by what happened. Fuck you. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Like, you're traumatized. I'm sorry. There are so much worse things going on at the Academy's fingers. You can go
Then
fuck
a
yourself.
then a fucking slap. Come on.
Yeah, a slap. Worse than a slap. Shouldn't have happened. Shouldn't have
Shouldn't
happened.
happen.
Shouldn't have happened. But shut the fuck up all, at the same time. Like, you're
Yeah.
not traumatized. You're just phoning in on this whole thing because it's popular. But I mean, it made the Oscars relevant again, and I know they're gonna make some lame ass jokes next year.
Oh yeah.
But like then again, to be fair, the Oscars has never been funny. Or maybe
No, yeah.
actually
True.
that's a lie. The older ones were funny. The
No,
like
yeah.
the
Those.
mid 2000s, like when like Will Ferrell, Jack Black would go on stage, that'd be funny.
Hey, what do
The,
you think? Oscars too. What do you think about what's the name? Ricky Grievous? Am I saying his name?
Ricky Gervais.
Yeah, Gervais. Yes, my bad. Yeah.
Gervais, yeah.
The last one he did, that shit was hilarious.
He did the Golden Globe thing.
Okay. Yeah. Well. Yeah.
Here,
Well.
you know what? It was funny. It was funny, but to me, he's a hypocrite. To
Okay.
me, he's kind of a hypocrite because, he goes,
I can see
he
that. I can see that because I
he
just I just watched his recent stand up too on Netflix.
And this is why I think he's a hypocrite, because he goes on stage at the what is it called, the fucking the Golden Globes, and he is like, no one cares about your politics, just come up here and do your job. We could say the same thing for you. You went on stage and you brought in some political stuff that wasn't that funny.
Right.
Like, not to say he's not funny. He's done some funny ass shit, and I'm
Oh
sure
yeah.
there were. I didn't watch the special, but I've seen the clips, and I'm sure there were great stuff in there that wasn't political. That was just good jokes.
There
But
is.
like,
I think I say it wasn't as funny as I thought it was gonna be, but it was. He had some good segments,
I'm
but that's
sure.
it. But that's it.
Yeah,
Like I don't really follow him that much.
yeah.
But it just he had some good stuff, but not a lot. But
It's kind of like how I feel about Dave Chappelle now. Just to
okay,
bring up Dave Chappelle and
okay,
all
okay,
this,
and
I
interesting. Okay.
I I still kind of like Dave Chappelle because I've seen his older stuff. Fucking the crack babies bit that he
Oh,
did.
dude,
That's
the
a
Dave
that's
Chappelle
those
show was amazing, bro. Like that shit
Dave
was
Chappelle show
hilarious.
was awesome. Like I liked Dave Chappelle when he came back. Like his shit was funny, but he keeps on saying like these jokes about transgender people, and he says this. He'll say he says the joke, and he says something, and he'll go, "I'm not against transgender people," but he also kind of he punches down a
Right,
lot, and it
right,
does sometimes feel a little disrespectful. Like he'll just bring them in when they're not even being talked about, and I
right.
don't know. Like I'm just like, come on, dude, just let it go. Let it
Yeah,
go. Right?
I mean,
You are a better comedian than this. You
yeah,
are
I
a
mean,
way better comedian than this.
yeah. Once you bring it up is enough, and then move on. Like there's no point of
Exactly.
there's no point of digging your hole
He's made
into.
he's
Yeah,
made it his personality right now, and that's what I don't like, because
yeah.
he is a better comedian than that. It wasn't like, dude, like the whole like sprinkle some crack on him.
Oh yeah.
I love that. There are some great bits, but for some reason he's holding on to this, I gotta talk about trans people thing, and it's like, dude, move the fuck on. All you're doing is making people upset, and he kind of gets a kick out of it. And it's like, dude, you're better than this. You're a better comedian than this.
Bro, yeah, no, yeah.
So it's like, fucking cut it out, dude. You're only making people upset, and that's not cool.
No, yeah, you know what? Yeah, I can, I can definitely agree with that.
Hmm.
I mean, um, yeah, he is. We know that he can be a um, better stand up to what he keeps going.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Um, and yeah, I can't, I can't, I just 100% agree. Give me your thoughts too about uh Gabriel Iglesias. Give me your thoughts about his about him. He
As a
did,
comedian, or
yeah,
is there something? Is he in
as
the
a comedian.
news as a
Well,
comedian?
I mean, as a comedian, but I know he sold out to Dodger Stadium. He did a special in there.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, no, yeah,
He's one
um,
of the biggest comedians of all time.
yeah, and he's like my number one. And then it goes Dave, and then then Chris Rock,
Hmm.
and then Jeff Dunham. Um, but like, yeah, dude, like he sold out Dodger Stadium. I think his special will come out sometime in September.
Hmm.
So he's thinking right now what he should put in there because it was a special moment for him. Because it was like the same week, like his anniversary of his mom, and
Yeah.
and then this, and then it was like so much for him to take in, and he I just listened to what was it called, a TV Bad Boy, the interview on YouTube that I watched, that he said he's deciding what to put on the Netflix special when he does release it in September, if he should put everything or
Yeah.
just put the special. And I'm thinking, man, he should put everything, put all the behind the scenes, put
Hmm.
everything on there so we can see how special that is to you and how amazing that all this has been a good journey from you for these years.
Hmm.
That and he deserves it. So I'm like, I do like to see the behind the scenes stuff if he wants to show it, but he's like he's deciding if he should or not. Or
Hmm.
I'm like, I think he should do, like that's something special. And
Yeah. No. So, I remember the first time I ever saw Gabriel Iglesias, and besides Jeff Dunham, I think Gabriel Iglesias was one of the first full stand-up specials I've ever seen in my whole life. I
Oh
was
shit.
about 9 years old, and I saw Gabriel Iglesias Hot and Fluffy. That's when he went to Bakersfield.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was hilarious. It was I
That's
was like one of the funniest things I've ever seen. Like I was like, whoa, that's hilarious. And then he did I'm Not Fat, I'm Fluffy, which is great. I watched the one where he went to Hawaii. That was pretty good. I like that one.
yeah,
The Fluffy movie.
and then the one is it says one size fits all or something like that. It's
I just saw that right here. I have it right here.
okay.
One
Yeah, it's on
show
Netflix.
fits all.
There you go. Yeah, it's on Netflix, right?
Yeah, I haven't seen
Yeah.
that one, but I did see the one before that called "I'm Sorry for What I Said When I Was Hungry."
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and like I don't remember that one that much, but his early stuff. I actually recently rewatched Hot and Fluffy and I'm Not Fat, I'm Fluffy, and I
Okay.
was surprised to still think it's funny. Because here's the thing, I fucking love stand up. I
I do. I love stand up too.
I love stand up.
It
I've
depends
always
who it
wanted
is,
to.
though. I gotta say, it depends.
Oh no, I got my list. I got my
Yeah,
list of people that I love. I try and give everyone a chance
I do.
on
Same
stand
here.
up.
Yeah, yeah. I watch. Even the women too.
Hmm.
Even the women too. I give women a chance. And if I don't get into it within a couple acts, then I just turn it off. But at least I
Yeah,
gave them the chance of
there's
the
a lot
talk.
of funny female comics like Natasha Leggero, Nikki Glazer. I'm not a fan of Amy Schumer at all. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay, Amy.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
Amy
not a fan of
Schumer. Yeah.
her. But what's it called? When it comes to Gabriel Iglesias, I think he's hilarious. I still think he's got it. Um, but what was I gonna say about? Yeah, I rewatched a lot of his older stuff, and I still think it's funny. But I do love stand up. Like I one day kind of want to try it. I want to go to like an open mic. I feel like I would do okay. I feel
You
like
know
I,
what, dude? You know what, dude? Um, that would be very interesting to try.
it would. It's not easy as people say as
Yes,
people think it
it's
is.
yeah, it's not. No, a lot of people in Cali when I used to work at Wally World back in the day, that man, you made like man, you should be stand up, Mario. Like you're funny. I'm like, yeah, you're crazy. Yeah, me
Hmm.
stand up. Come on.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's not easy, dude.
no, yeah,
I've written down jokes and like you got it's not even about like if like what you're writing is funny. There's so much that goes into it. Delivery, pacing, it's a
right.
bunch of shit. But I love stand up and I watch a lot of stand ups. Like Anthony Jeselnik is funny. Tom Segura, you know who that is?
Yeah, I know who Tom
He's
Segura is.
fucking
Yes.
well, he's probably my favorite comedian right now. Like one of the newer comedians. I
How
think he's
about
hilarious.
David Spade?
Haven't seen any of his stand up actually.
Yeah,
I haven't.
his new one's on Netflix.
What about old
Uh,
school stand ups? Do you like any old schools?
oh,
Because
you're talking to me here, bro.
well, I got some old school stand ups. I got some that I like. Would you like me to tell you? See if you think I'm cultured in the old school stuff.
I'll you tell me yours and I'll tell you mine.
So old school comics. I love. I think you can count. I think Chris Rock's earlier stuff is pretty older
Pretty
now,
good.
but well, I'll go older than that. I love George Carlin. You know who George
Oh,
Carlin
okay.
is? I
Yeah.
fucking love George Carlin. Sam Kinison.
Okay,
Sam
okay.
Kinison was the
You're
shit.
saying you're saying some stand-ups that kind of blowing my mind of what I'm thinking that I'm thinking somebody that you're not saying that but you are saying that I
Yeah,
don't that
Rodney Dangerfield.
100%. Oh, yeah.
Bill Hicks was great. He was weird, but he was great.
Yeah, yeah.
What are some other older stand-ups, dude? There's these aren't really old, but they're older guys. I love Dave Attell. Dave Attell's
Okay, okay.
funny.
Okay.
Mark Maron was pretty good. There's just a lot of older guys. Richard Pryor, obviously, obviously.
That's
Oh my god, I'm sorry, I'm fucking up. Eddie Murphy.
I will do it. I was gonna say you don't leave those two number one guys because those are my number two is Richard Pryor and Eddie Murphy.
Eddie
Those are my
Murphy.
hands down my favorite top.
Eddie Murphy Delirious is probably one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
Oh yeah, dude, I can't wait because I know he was planning before all this COVID hit that he was planning to come back
Yeah.
to do a special. So I'm waiting to that damn day.
Hmm.
Whatever business or multimedia he signed, man, I'm fucking streaming that shit, bro. Like
Absolutely.
I'm an Eddie Murphy since Raw and
Yeah.
yeah,
That's the
I was
first one
really
I
young seeing
watched.
that shit.
That was the first Eddie Murphy one I watched. I watched Raw, And then I like Delirious a lot more though. I
Oh
think that
yeah,
one's
Delirious. Yeah.
fucking
Oh
classic.
yeah. I think
Classic.
I was what, I think 8 years old when I seen well, it was I think it was Eddie Murphy. I watched Raw when I was 8, and then after Eddie Murphy, one I can't remember who it was, but one then he showed me Richard Pryor after that, and like
Mm.
after that, like it was just hilarious.
You know
And
what's sad though?
what?
Have you ever seen Richard Pryor's son do stand up?
Oh no, no,
He's terrible. It's
no, dude, I
sad.
can't. I can't see. It's hard to fill in those shoes, bro.
Here's the
It's
thing.
hard.
Here's the thing. He doesn't have to fill in those shoes, but he insists on doing it. He tries so hard to be his father. He
Oh,
tries so hard.
poor
And
guy.
he went to the Apollo Theater,
Oh wow.
which, like, notoriously is where a lot of black stand-up comedians
Right.
made their start.
Yeah.
Like, is
True.
the with Def Jam, Def Comedy
Yeah.
Jam.
Yeah. Deep Comedy Jam.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that, like, Martin Lawrence, Chris
Chris
Tucker,
Rock. Yeah.
all
Chris
these, all
Tucker.
Chris
Yeah.
Rock, all these huge people. That's where they made their start. He
Yeah.
went there and he did
Wow.
stand up for, I want to say, maybe 2 to 5 minutes. They booed him off the fucking stage.
Ooh, man.
It wasn't even that long. It was probably two. It was probably less than 2 minutes. They booed him off the fucking stage. It was upsetting, and it's because he tries to sound like his dad too.
Oh
If he was
man.
just himself, he would probably do so much better.
Dude, I just yeah, it's insane.
Yeah.
Just no, I wouldn't. I wouldn't even try if that was my father.
No.
I mean, even though that you would want to try it,
Maybe
but
he's got it, but he's stuck in the mindset of, I need to be like my dad.
right.
It's
No,
sad.
no, it
It's
is.
sad. But I do
Do you
like to
like
watch a
this?
lot of. What's up?
And I'm saying, do you like this point of view here? You like this
I
point of
actually,
view?
I actually really like it. I actually really like
Okay,
it.
good, good.
Looks good. Looks good. It
Okay.
looks like, yeah, it looks like it's filling
I
the
was
screen.
Yeah, I was going to do this off and on, but I just fucking just remembered.
No, it looks good. Looks good. I like it.
Okay.
But I like even new comics. There's a lot of new up and comers that I love. Mark Normand, he's so funny. Big J Okerson. Who are some I love, this isn't a newcomer, but here's the thing. I love comedy podcast.
Okay.
Bad Friends with Bobby Lee and Andrew Santino is one of the funniest things ever.
I love Kevin Hart too. Kevin Hart's really good too, I think.
I like his older stuff.
Okay,
Not
okay.
his newer stuff is kind of hit or miss for me.
Okay.
Like, I love Laugh at My Pain, Seriously
Yeah, yeah.
Funny. Those
Oh
are
yeah, that was
classics.
hilarious. Yeah, those
Laugh at My
yeah.
Pain being a classic for me. I mean, that's one of the funniest things ever. All right, all right, all right.
Right. Oh, you're gonna learn today.
You'll learn
You'll
today.
get this big dick today.
Yeah, that's a classic right there. But I know you have some topics for me. I don't want to make sure you lose those, dude.
Oh no, no, the topics that I'm just going off right now is amazing.
Yeah.
I'm all with it. Speaking of stand-ups, I'm got stand-ups all day. But give me your thoughts too about Deanna Carvey as a stand-up, as a
Who?
comedian. Deanna Carvey, who plays Wayne in Wayne's World. Deanna
I've
Carvey.
never seen their stand up. No.
Really?
No, I'm sorry.
From
I'll
Wayne's
look it up
World?
though.
From
No,
dude, yeah.
never seen the stand up.
It's on Netflix. Check it out.
I'll check it out. Yeah, no, I've never even heard of that. There's a new guy that I saw. His name's Dusty Slay. He was
Dusty
on
Slay.
Netflix, the stand-ups, and it was really funny.
How about
I actually,
Tyler? How about Tyler? She has two stand-ups on Netflix right now. Tyler.
or Taylor Thompson.
Yeah, yeah, dude. I
Is she
like
funny?
her. She I love her I love her she's like a Ellen stand, like
Okay,
she's like that, like
the blonde girl, right?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I know who she is.
She's cute, dude. She's adorable. Like she she's because I know Ellen does stand back only one or two, a few stand-ups back in the day, but it kind of reminds me of how she does it. That's how
Mm-hmm.
she is.
Yeah,
Which I like. I like both of her specials. Both of her specials is on Netflix.
I'll check it out.
So I highly recommend her. Check her out, dude. She opened like this. She's funny. She's really good.
She's big
Um,
now. She's huge now.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude. I think yeah. Check her out. Give her a try.
for sure.
But yeah, so okay, so the movies.
Yeah,
Which movies have you seen so far
like
that have been out for a
oh,
while?
recently
Recently, what movies have you seen?
I will give you the best movies I've seen so far this year. How about
Okay,
that? That good?
that's fine. That's fine.
Well,
Yeah.
my favorite movie of this year that I've seen, I actually went to go see it again yesterday, and it's the movie that my friend wants to see today. So I will see it 3 times in theaters. It's so good. It's called Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Oh, who stars in that?
Michelle Yao, Ki Wai Kwan. He's short round from Indiana Jones,
Oh, Short Run.
The Goonies.
Okay,
He was in
okay, okay. My
um,
movies. Okay, okay.
Data. Yeah, so he came back from from a short time from acting, and he's older now, obviously.
Yeah,
And he was in that, and it's a
he was good for his age, though. He does look pretty good for his age still, though.
dude. He not only does he look good for his age, he's probably my favorite performance of the year in Everything Everywhere
Wow.
All at Once. He's
Holy
so
crap.
good.
Wow.
He is amazing in that movie, and like I'm glad he's back. I hope he continues to get to more movies. So I've seen so far. I only have 6 favorite movies this year.
Okay, go ahead.
So and number 1, I have Everything Everywhere All at Once. Number 2 is a movie called The Northman. Have you heard of that?
Okay. No, dude, I haven't. No,
Great movie. Number 3, I know you'll know this, The Batman.
I haven't seen the Batman.
You haven't seen The
I
Batman,
haven't seen it, but I want to. I'm curious about it. Yes,
dude.
I know.
You gotta see it in theaters.
Dude, and I'm gonna watch it on HBO.
Yeah, it's on there now. It's so
Um,
good.
I no, I heard good things about it. I have the only bad thing the only bad thing one movie I heard that was bad, that was what's it called, Morpheus or Maypheus, that
Oh, The
Marvel.
Matrix?
No, that god damn it, he's Spider-Man's villain, but am I saying it wrong? Morpheus,
I have no idea what
or
you're talking about. He's
god damn
Spider
it.
Man's villain
Yeah, he's supposed to be Spider-Man's villain. Well, I mean, he is, because
in the Batman.
no. This is the movie. This is a separate movie. This
No
is, I
Way
think,
Home.
no, this is Marvel. Like, he
Okay.
made his own movie.
Oh, Morbius.
Morbius. There you
That
go.
looks like
Yeah.
garbage. I did not go see that.
No, I heard too much crap, but no.
I hate Jared Leto for one thing. I don't like him
No.
at all. I like him in one movie called Requiem for a Dream, which is a
Okay.
fantastic movie. From 2000, really good. Number 4 is a horror movie called X. It's
Interesting.
yeah, it's kind of like a homage to Texas Chainsaw a little
Okay.
bit.
Okay.
It's set in Texas. It has that like gritty feel of like the original 1970 film.
Okay.
Like it was really good. Number 5 is Pixar's Turning Red. That was good. I'm sure
Good movie.
you
Yes.
got kids. I know they watched it.
I watched it, dude.
Wasn't it good?
I loved it, and dude, and I like the Rescue Rangers, bro. That shit was amazing.
I didn't see that. No, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, the Rescue Rangers is really fucking good.
No,
They got
so
away with a lot of fucking
yeah,
characters in there, bro. Like
yeah,
that
no.
that
Is
that
that is
that
that
was,
the Chippendale one? Is that what you're talking
yeah, the
about?
Chippendale, yeah, the
Oh yeah,
Chippendale
no, I haven't
Rescue
seen it.
Rangers.
I've
Yeah.
heard of it. Yeah.
Watch it, bro.
Didn't they do Sonic?
They
Like
did
the ugly Sonic?
the Ugly Sonic. That's how
Yeah,
they got away with it. They put Ugly
yeah,
Sonic, dude.
yeah.
It's amazing. Like that movie reminds me of Roger Rabbit, 100%. But a
That's what
better.
I've heard. My
But
friend said that recently on our podcast.
but I love Roger Rabbit, though. That's one of my childhood
We
movies.
did
Is
that. We
Roger
did that
Rabbit.
episode on the podcast. We did that movie, Who Framed Roger Rabbit. I liked it. It was pretty good.
I loved it. Yeah, I mean, from back then, bro. Like, from what they had of CGI or green screen back then, like, they did a great job of it.
Green screen. We
Yeah.
we discussed that too. We were like, was it green screen? Was it like a
Oh,
double exposure?
well, actually, it was a blue screen. They used blue
Yeah,
screen.
yeah. Because green screens were after blue screens. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, which was insane, and it looked
Yeah.
amazing after when it said it's done.
But Turning Red, I at first I remember seeing the trailers and I was like, I don't know about this, but I thought it was great. I even loved the music, like the what are they, Four Town.
Yeah.
That I never met nobody. Yeah, good shit, good shit.
No,
And then number 6 is Jackass Forever.
I need to see that. I need to see it.
It
I
was
might
fun,
watch it
dude.
tomorrow.
It was fun. I got a Jack and Coke when I went over to the movie theater, and I just enjoyed my time. It's
Oh, you get a
fun
Jack and
because
Coke?
I got a Jack and Coke over there. Yeah. Oh, I didn't even think of that. Got a Jack
Yeah,
and Coke for Jackass. Oh shit, never even think of that.
you got a
And
Jack
I went,
forever.
and it was weird too because there was this guy in the theater. This fucking guy. He was reacting out loud to everything that was happening, like vocally. He would be like this. He'd go, "Oh, I know Johnny ain't gonna do that." He would say that out loud. He's like, "Oh, Johnny, you're crazy, man, Johnny," and he was serious. It wasn't like he was trolling the audience. He was genuinely letting that stuff out. And I would,
Jesus.
and it, I would have been annoyed if it was like another movie, but I'm like, it's Jackass Forever. Like we're all loud at laughing at this. We're all going like, "Oh my god, no, don't do that!" Like, yeah. So I was like, "Have fun, guy. You enjoy yourself."
um, dude, give me your have. Okay, since we're at movies now, did you see Doctor Strange?
No, I did not.
No.
I'm waiting on it actually. I want to go see it, but here's the thing: like, I am not like an MCU guy. I'm not like a comic book movie guy. I definitely saw like the ones that everyone wanted to see. I saw No Way Home.
Yeah.
I saw all the Well, actually, I haven't seen Homecoming, which is weird. But I saw some Spider-Man movies. I saw the Avengers movies. But yeah, like I pick and choose what I want to go see when it comes to
Okay.
Marvel. But I'm gonna go see it for sure because I love Sam Raimi. So and I
No.
mean,
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Just yeah, I am old school, but I've never read the comics.
yeah,
I've only asked people that know about the comics, but I've been watching since Robert Downey Jr. got casted to Iron Man.
Iron Man, yeah.
Iron Man, that's where I started.
I
Uh,
remember hearing about Iron Man when it was like,
so I've been a fan since
yeah,
then. Robert Downey Jr. did the best Iron Man in the world. Nobody can replace him. I don't care what anybody
mhm.
fucking says. It just nobody can beat RDJ, bro. Nobody. How his
No,
sense of how his humor is, how his personality is.
mhm.
He played Tony Stark to the fucking T. Um, and thanks to John Favreau, that just amazing of picking to have him choose. Hey, you know what? I think Robbie Downey Jr. will be the best guy for.
No.
So thanks to him, and God, he's such an amazing director, man. Fuck, John Favreau, man. Man. I mean, he does
I've
Mandalorian.
I've only
Uh,
seen one thing from John Favreau, and it was called Chef, and that was good. I like that. I refuse to watch his Lion King movie though because it looks terrible.
I okay. Look, this is what I gotta say. You know, it's hard to really fucking get on. It's hard to direct a classic from a real life.
But that's the thing. This
Like,
one didn't need that.
no, it didn't. It
They're
didn't.
animals. They're
Yes,
the reason why it's animated is so that they can make facial expressions.
exactly.
You
Yeah.
can't do that with real fucking animals. At least they couldn't. Some animals, obviously, when an animal's angry, you can tell when it's fucking angry.
Yes,
But even in
exactly.
this movie, like I've seen some of the scenes, and I'm like, they just look fucking dead. Like
Yeah,
it's.
yeah. I mean, dude, to be 100% honest, yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, you don't need to.
I
It
don't need
just
to. I'll just watch
yeah,
the regular Lion King. It's
that's
good.
it.
It's a
That's the
good
best.
movie.
That's the best one.
I'm not a fan of the whole remake classic movies thing.
Me
I'm
either.
not a
I
huge
mean,
fan.
yeah, I'm
Well,
not a
actually,
fan.
depends. It actually depends because a
Aladdin,
good. Hold
Aladdin
up.
was okay.
I can't do it. I can't sit through it, man. I like now. It's not even like it's ruining the classic. No, it just doesn't look good to me. But
I tell you this, that was my mindset because nobody can replace Robert Williams.
no,
Period of the
no.
genie, nobody. But I get it. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of hard to pick who would play. Yeah, my go my if I was director, there wasn't. I wouldn't pick Will Smith to play a genie.
Yeah.
But even though he is a great actor, but just because it's hard. It's hard to really pick the genie. What they should have done, which I'm pretty sure Disney had a lot of footage of audio with Robin. It's just to have a good a memoriam of Aladdin. If they were gonna, they already did it. But if they doing it this way, they should have just made him animated and really good
Mhm.
looking,
Yeah.
and still have him be the genie.
Yeah.
That would be amazing
Hmm.
in my mind. Like
Yeah. Like
that would
why did he have to be his live acting self?
is yeah, like
Yeah.
I didn't. I mean, yeah, he
But that's
was
what they want to do. They want to make everything live action. It's like some of these things worked because they weren't.
exactly.
But I will say some remakes are great. Like
Yeah, that's true.
I think the best example of it is a trilogy that I fucking love. The third one being like genuinely one of my favorite movies ever is the Planet of the Ape remakes.
Oh, I
Like I
100%
I
agree.
the Dawn and War. I remember I went to go see War in theaters, and I was supposed to go see another movie that day, but I forgot my ID and I was 17 at the time.
Oh
So
shit.
they were like, "Hey, fuck you, you can't go." And I was like, "Damn." I was like, "It's rated R. I can't go to that one." So I was like, "What do we go watch?" And they were like, "Oh, War of the Planet of the Apes is PG-13." And I'm like, "I'll go do it. I like the other two." And I went and I was like, "We picked the right movie. This movie is fucking
It
awesome."
was meant to be, bro.
It was because I saw the other movie years later and it wasn't good. So
Dude, things happen for a
eh,
reason.
they have
Things
for a
happen
reason.
for a
Saw
reason.
that great ass movie. It was fucking awesome, by the way. My favorite of the trilogy. But yeah, no.
Dude, the
What's your favorite movie
of all time or just
all
because
time?
that's a hard question, bro. I mean, because you're what you that magic word you just told me. A lot of movies just open
Give
up.
me a top 3 or 5. Top 5.
Doesn't matter what they are.
No,
Oh
whatever comes to
man,
mind. Top 5.
killing me, because I'm old school, bro. Damn.
Do it.
Okay, okay,
I'll say if I seen it.
okay. And more power to you if you do. Okay, so how many do you want from me?
Let's do 5.
Okay, any.
Any
Okay,
fucking one.
okay.
Don't be embarrassed. It's okay.
I'm not. Look, I wouldn't take
You
back
love what you
anything,
love.
dude. I wouldn't take back the era I grew up.
Yeah.
I love growing up in the late '80s. So I'm cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so number one is the Predator with Arnold Schwarzenegger,
Never seen
hands
it.
down. Um, oh, you're killing me with this. This is really good, you motherfucker. Putting me on the spot. Number two, Demolition Man.
Mm.
Um, oh, you're killing me with that. You said
No,
no.
yeah, no,
You
haven't
can
seen
watch
it.
it. It's with Sylvester Stallone, and rarely that played Wesley Snipes play as a bad guy.
Oh, okay.
Yes, he plays as they call him Simon, in the movie. You need to go watch
Mm.
that. Three, um, I would have to say Mark for Death with Steven Seagal.
No.
Mark for Death. Oh man, I'm killing you now. I got two
Yeah,
on
no,
you.
you kill me right now.
Okay, four. Um, I would have to. Man, you're killing me. So
I'm
many.
sure you haven't seen my list either, so it's gonna be like one for one.
No, yeah. Hands down, Bloodsport with Van Damme. Bloodsport.
No,
Um,
no.
uh,
Damn,
Damn, I'm killing you with all these movies
you're kind
that
of killing me right now. Haven't seen
is
it.
back in these '90s here. I'm throwing '90s at you, bro. That's what it
You
is.
are. Yeah, that's what it is.
I
Not a
can't
big
help it.
'90s.
I can't
No,
help
that's
it.
cool. It's
And so number five. God damn it. Number five. You're killing me. Number five. I would have to say, son of a cracker. Uh, you can't do this to me, dude, because a
you know
lot of
what? I'm
stuff.
surprised you haven't said because
Go
I
ahead.
feel like you
Oh
even
wait,
wanted to
wait,
do a
wait.
pod.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, thank you. But okay, that okay. That being said, but damn. Okay, this should have been my number one, but I just grew up on it. Was Howard the Duck.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Oh,
I've heard of that one. I thought that's not what I was thinking. That's not what I was gonna say Pulp Fiction. I'm surprised you haven't said that at all.
oh, dude, dude. There's you can't come to me with this fight on me
Dude,
on my era.
I'm sorry. But that's how
That's
I work. That's how I
that's
work in terms of like
dude.
movies. I know my top 5.
Dude. I don't, because my era is so much of good movies back then, like where they don't make movies like that so much anymore. Of course, of storytelling and action. It's so hard to pick.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, I mean, whew, I mean,
How
how
about
did that?
how about
But
how
yeah,
about this?
go
I
ahead.
have a list of movies.
Go
I
ahead.
have Dude, and you know what? This is what we'll do.
Okay.
I'll read off the list of movies, and let's see if you've seen them. How about that, huh?
Wait. Okay, look. Okay, we definitely have to do this next time because this. I think this will be a good podcast. We need to plan this. Okay, we'll go ahead and do. You name it.
Uh-huh.
I say on the next podcast we do something like this, but you need to give me another list, and I'll make up a list. We'll make 10 movies.
Hmm.
Okay, movies that we haven't heard, we'll take a fucking shot.
Oh shit! Oh my god! Whoa! Hold on, dude. Yeah, maybe I'll have to fucking not work the
or-
next day.
Or we don't have to go that hard. We can just take a
Beer?
drink of that beer.
A
Yeah,
drink
that's
of
cool.
beer,
Beer or something a little stronger than the beer, maybe.
whatever. Or like maybe I can get like a Jack and Coke. I don't know.
Okay, Jack and Coke will be fine.
I'll do that. I'll do that. Yeah, but it has
I'll-
to be the day that I don't fucking work because
Okay.
I'll get fucked up.
Oh no. Okay. Look at okay. If you, I'd rather go that route of us. I mean, either way, I will not be working anyway.
Yeah.
But that's good for me because that's good for you.
Do you still want to hear the list though? Do you want
well,
to still do
fuck
that?
you, damn right, I want to hear the
Okay.
list.
All right. Because I
I'm
have,
pretty sure you can make another one when this happens.
no, of course, but I have a bunch of movies on here. These are what I call my favorite movies of all time. And no part. Well, actually, the top 5 are solidified. Actually, the top 10 are solidified as my favorite movies. But the rest are kind of just like one. Sometimes I'll watch one. I'm like, oh, that one went up and then went down. All right. So number 1, my favorite movie is this one right here, Moonlight.
Okay, Moonlight.
Have you
Okay.
seen it?
No, I haven't.
No, you have not.
No,
I know you've. There's no way you haven't seen this. Shawshank Redemption #2,
Oh, of course, yeah, of course.
classic.
Classic.
That
very
was
classic.
the movie that got me into movies. I watched that at 10 years old,
Oh shit.
and I remember loving it. Like it was my favorite thing. I watched it several. It's up in like the double digits. I think how many times I've seen it. Number 3 is 1957, 12 Angry Men.
Oh, that's a good one.
You've seen it?
I've seen that.
That's
one.
a fucking classic.
That's a classic.
Wow, I'm surprised.
Okay.
Number 4, you definitely haven't seen this. It's called Mommy.
No, I haven't.
No, haven't seen it. Number 5, Whiplash.
Whiplash. Who stars in it?
J.K. Simmons, Miles Teller. It's about a drummer.
Okay, that's a negative.
Number 6, Birdman. That's with Michael Keaton.
No, I haven't.
Number
I
7.
I seen The Founder, but no, not that one.
No, I've seen that one too.
Yeah.
Number 7, There Will Be Blood.
No, I haven't.
Dude, that's a fucking classic.
Dude, look, I'll tell you this: the movies you watch blow my mind because totally different
Yeah.
movies that you watch. What I watch.
I go wherever. Like I don't there's no limit. Like there's
Yeah,
no
bro,
like
you go
oh
hard on movies, bro. Like you give all movies a chance.
yeah, I do. I do.
I'm kind of old
There's
school where. Oh, go ahead.
no, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, yeah, I'm a hard movie kind of a critic where I stay in my lane
Yeah.
of like movies of people that it's hard to me to watch movies I don't know or actors or actresses I don't know.
Absolutely. And that's where it is the difference because for me
It's hard for me. It's hard for me to get into
yeah,
it.
no, I like to watch like someone will be like, "Oh, I love this one movie." I'm like, "All right, it's my watch list." And I'll watch it. Like I've seen movies where, I love foreign language films. Like I love movies that are old, movies that are new, like whatever. Like which leads me to this is actually 2019 Best Picture winner, Parasite. Have you seen Parasite?
No, I haven't seen Parasite.
Have you heard of it?
I heard of it. Haven't
It's
haven't.
It was for when it came out, it was big.
Really?
People that was the movie where people were like, I'm willing to read a movie. Like I'm gonna go watch a
shit,
foreign language film,
okay.
and it's a great movie. You know what? How about I won't read some of them. I'll read some of the ones that I think you may have seen. Do the Right
Oh.
Thing.
Nope.
What?
No.
Spike Lee. You know who Spike Lee is?
I know who Spike Lee is. He did.
Dude, that's
yes, yes, he did
1989.
Friday. He did Friday.
What?
Yeah, Spike Lee did Friday. He was one of the directors in Friday.
The director is F. Gary Gray, I believe. That's the director of Friday.
Okay,
Friday with
okay.
Chris Tucker, right?
Yes.
Yeah, no, that's F. Gary Gray.
Was F. Garrity? Was F?
Let me look it up. I got it right here. I got an app where
Or was it DJ Pool? That's what I'm thinking. I'm going way back now.
what the fuck is it? Yeah, F. Gary Gray
Okay, yeah.
directed.
Okay, way off. Okay.
Yeah,
my
no,
bad.
you're good.
My bad.
You are right though. DJ Pooh was a writer.
Okay, yeah, okay.
You
I
were
was
right though.
close. I was close
You're
to
very
one.
close. Very close.
Kind
I
of,
won't take that away from
kind of
you.
surprised.
Silence of the Lambs.
Yes, fuck yes. One
Classic.
of my classic movies. Yes.
It's on my favorites at number 12. That's my mom's
Oh,
favorite
okay.
movie. My mom loves
Oh,
that movie.
really? Oh,
Yeah.
really?
My
Oh,
mom my
shit.
mom loves good movies. Like
She does.
surprisingly.
She
She
does. She
I
does.
show her movies that I'm like, I don't think she's gonna like this. And she's like, that was good. Like I showed her Moonlight and she was like at the end, she was like, that was excellent. I was like, whoa. I was like,
Oh,
good, cool.
oh,
Um
damn.
American Beauty?
That's with Kevin Spacey, right?
Yes.
Yes, I've seen it.
It's a great movie.
Good movie.
Great movie.
Great, crazy movie. Yeah.
Prisoners with Hugh
With
Jackman and Jake Gyllenhaal. They're looking for the kids. They're missing.
no, I haven't.
Wow.
I
Okay.
haven't. No.
Hereditary? You like scary movies?
I do, but I haven't seen it.
Okay. Old Boy.
No.
Wow. Super bad.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
There you go.
Of course. Of
I'll
course.
do a
Yeah.
couple more and then we'll move on.
I would have been.
Um,
I probably would have been drunk right now or buzzing right now.
oh, for sure, for sure.
Knowing movies, I would taking a shot right now. Movies that you be fucking.
You be fucked. Knives Out. Have you seen Knives Out?
Yes. Yes.
That movie was awesome.
That was very interesting and different to me.
It was
It
awesome.
was good. Yeah, Chris Evans did a good job in there too as well.
Dude.
There's a lot of actors and actresses in there.
I mean, I
They're making
I
part
saw-
two supposedly, right?
yes, they are because Daniel Craig. He's basically they want to make, to my knowledge, a bunch of sequels where Daniel Craig is just solving a new case. So it'll be him in every movie, but they'll just have a whole new cast of people.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. I loved Knives Out. Knives Out was the shit. Inglorious Bastards. How about that?
Yes, I seen Glorious Bastards. Yes,
I knew you would. I love Inglorious Bastards. Inglorious Bastards. Boys in the Hood.
Bro, you have to tell me. Come on, bro.
Yeah, I want to say. I'm saying the ones I think you would know. I'm like, I know
Appreciate that.
you've seen. I
Appreciate
know
that.
you've seen Boys in the Hood. How about Misery?
Oh, one of my favorites.
I love
One of my
Misery.
favorites. I love
Kathy
her.
Bates, man. Kathy Bates. That's a performance right there.
She's an amazing actress as an actor. I mean, both. She's just amazing.
Yeah, she's amazing. Mad Max Fury Road.
No, I've never
Dude, you-
seen none of the Mad Max.
Here's the thing: you don't need to watch any of the other ones to watch that
Okay.
one. And I know
Okay.
for a fact you would fucking love it if you like
Okay.
action, right?
Yeah, I love action.
I can
yes.
tell by your list you would fucking love Mad Max Fury Road.
And I'm surprised the movies I listed that you were like, oh, that it's action.
Yeah.
Because a lot of movies that I named in my past friends, like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Have you seen? Well, like I know, like I only know when it comes to like '90s like classic movies. I only know like the classics. So like, what about Matrix? You like Matrix?
I love the Matrix. Oh,
I-
I love the original 3.
The new one
Hands
wasn't that good. I
down.
heard.
That's why I didn't really see that because you can't. I get it. They tried to. Well, actually, no, they didn't try it because they didn't get a hold of the dude who played Morpheus. But he said he never got a call. But it's like it's kind of hard to do another one without bringing everybody back or trying to anyway.
I think there was a reason for it though. Like in the story, they explain why he's a different person. I don't know why,
course,
but I mean,
of course.
what? But the Matrix, I saw the original one. The first time I ever watched it, they were replaying it in theaters for the new movie.
Oh,
So I
okay.
got to see it for the first time in theaters,
That's fucking dope.
and it was awesome. It was fucking awesome.
Dude,
I loved it.
Dude, Keanu Reeves, man, he's one of my old school actors. I didn't really know him until when I was young. I a lot of people don't agree, but it's that's how I got into Keanu Reeves was Bill and Ted.
Oh yeah, I remember watching Bogus Journey.
Dude, though I mean part 2's that Bogus Journey is probably one of my favorites than the first one.
It's
But
funny.
that's how I got into Keanu Reeves was Bill and Ted.
Yeah,
And then it just went on out. It just went on after like the Lawnmower Man and it goes way fucking back. It goes
Point Break.
Point Break. Yes, Point Break.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of he's also doing like John Wick now.
Yeah.
Which
I
I've seen
dude, the first
seen the
John Wick
first
was
one.
fucking amazing.
The first one was pretty tight. I won't
That fool
lie.
kicked ass. But
Yeah,
but you
that's
know what,
better.
dude? I know we didn't do this in time, but I wanted to show you, and I want you to give me a thumbs up when this plays. Everybody, please stand by. We didn't get a chance to do this because we just got into it, but I wanted to show you the intro. I hope
Okay.
everybody enjoys it, and give me a thumbs up if you do hear it. Hope you hear this. Here we go.
I did
Okay,
not hear it.
okay, very sorry, everybody. If you didn't
No,
hear
it's
that, but
okay. But hey,
that was the
hey,
intro.
I was in it. I was
That
in
was
the
the
intro.
intro.
Got it. We did it.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna go savage. You know, since it's almost time to go, I'm gonna do it one more time for you to hear it.
Let's
Here we
let's,
go.
let's
Fuck
try.
it.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Oh,
There we go. We got it. We got it.
we got it.
We got
We
it. All
fucking
right.
did it. We fucking did
No,
it.
that's
Yeah,
good,
man.
man.
No, yeah, but
No,
yeah, dude.
we got into the show, man, and um,
Went straight into it.
man, yeah, we
Went through so many topics.
dude, this was a good show, man. I can't appreciate you,
Thank you.
as much. I mean, I can't express the word just to thank you to coming on the show. And
Yeah, man.
dude, this was fun, dude. But yeah, we definitely have to make that as, I mean, we don't have to go hard and shit on the next episode and be having that fun time drinking. But I think that would have been hilarious to do, though.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I think
No,
that
I
would
had a
be
fun
hilarious.
time. It was fun talking about movies and fucking stand-up comedy. A lot of good stuff in here. I'm sure people will enjoy it.
I hope so. But I know they will.
Yeah.
But before we go,
Mhm.
I wanted to say, are you excited to see any movie that right now that's coming out or that it's out right now that you're interested to see?
Yes, I am. I love Jordan Peele's movies.
Okay.
He did Get Out.
Okay.
Get Out was awesome, and he has a new movie coming out called Nope.
Okay.
And that looks awesome. Let me actually see what's there's a new movie out called Men, and I want to check that out. It's a scary movie.
Okay.
I haven't seen the original, but I might watch it just so I can go see Top Gun Maverick. So
Which I
I'll
want to
probably
see
do
too.
that. I'll do that.
Excuse me.
Um, nothing that's coming to my mind right now. But what about you? Any movies that are coming out that you want to
Oh,
see?
I want to see Top Maverick. I want to see Jurassic Park.
Hmm.
Since they have the old school original cast, reprising their roles, so that's
Yeah,
amazing
Laura
story to
Dern, all
tell.
them.
Yeah, and I want to see the Love of Thunder. That's going to be amazing, I think,
Mm.
to hear that side of the story. It's not coming out in theaters, but I'm curious of She-Hulk on Disney Plus. Very curious about it.
Oh, dude, we never talked about this real quick. Stranger Things. What are you
Oh,
thinking so far of this
ooh.
new season?
Oh yeah, man. I'm barely in the second episode, halfway. Y- I love it, bro. It's I know they're older now and it's perfect, and we're not gonna spoil anything on the
No.
show, but it's I love it. I love it. It's yeah, there's a lot of new characters. I have to admit to that, but they're good characters. It's this, you know what, dude? Watching it by myself, it's still it's hard. It's hard for a movie to get me like getting that edge of like, oh, this just fucking trippy.
Mhm.
Like I think Stranger Things and only Stranger Things, all of the Conjuring, um, are the movies right now. And of course, when it first came out was Paranormal Activity. I'm pretty sure it freaked everybody out, but
Yeah.
those are the only movies right now that was really tripping me out.
Yeah.
Of course, the Conjuring is based on true events, but like those three sequels are amazing.
Mhm.
And a lot of movies, I don't really go check out all these new horrors, all these horror movies, because it's really hard to. It's hard. It's hard right now to me to go see it, and I want to be in suspense. I want to like get freaked out. I want to get scared. I want to.
Mhm.
It's hard to find that in movies these days. But The Conjuring was all three of them tripped me out.
That's the thing
Uh,
too, though. Like, that's what's so great about watching as many movies as you can. Like me,
yeah,
like like you
that's
say, like
true.
it's
That's true.
like you say, like, oh, like they're not making movies like that. They are, dude. You just
No,
gotta find them.
I
You gotta find.
100%, 100%. I can't argue with that at all.
Yeah, I seen a lot of them. That's why like people do say that they'll be like, oh, like they're not making movies like they used to, and I'm like, they really are though. They're making movies that are amazing to this day. Like I mean, every year I'm like, oh, there's that one movie that is fucking gonna be in my favorite movies of all time. They're out there for sure. But Stranger Things, here's the
yes,
thing. I love the first season. That's
of course.
probably one of my
That's the number
favorite
one.
seasons of television. Season 2 was good, and I wasn't a big fan of season 3.
Yeah,
Like
everybody
I
wasn't either.
I was like
I liked it, but it was enough to like, okay, I get it. I get it. What's going on?
and this season, just to like end things up real quick,
Yeah,
this season it's it's a mixed bag for me. Like I like it, but then there's also like they're all over. They're all basically little movies. They're over like
yeah,
an hour and
dude. Yeah, they're
15
fucking an
minutes.
hour.
They're long, and I don't think they earn that time. There's a lot of stuff where I'm like, you could have cut this shit out. Like, I'm like, you could have cut this out.
You think
But
so? Because
I think so. I think honestly, I think
I
the
think it's interesting to me.
most boring parts for me are anything that has to do with Mike, what's going on with like Mike, Will, and like all them. Like that
Yeah,
shit for me. I don't want to get too deep into it
yeah.
because you're not like caught up. But I'm on
No.
episode 6 now,
Oh wow. Oh
and
shit.
like there.
Oh yeah. I'm on episode 2 right now. So
Yeah, no, I'm not
um.
gonna say that. I'm not gonna say
Oh
anything.
yeah. No.
But like, there's certain stories that are they break off and they do their own thing, and some are boring, and others are way better. Um, and honestly, dude, like, yeah, like this season's pretty good. It's fine. It's fine right now, and I like where it's heading, and I hope they can stick the landing,
Right.
which they usually are really good at. Like, it's all for me. It's always the first few episodes of Stranger Things
Right.
that I think are like, this one's okay, but the ending is always usually landed. Like, I think even last season's ending was awesome.
Oh yeah. Of course.
Yeah,
Um.
that the whole mall shit.
So not everybody. Just if you want to skip it, go ahead. But I want to just I need to ask his opinion about this. So please, everybody. Uh.
Spoilers.
Spoilers alert. Spoiler alert. Earmuffs. Earmuffs. But
Mhm.
here we go. Okay. So I want to get your opinion before we go. So you know how certain people, I'm not gonna say names, but not too much of spoiling anything, but you know how when they start hearing the clock and shit, right?
Mhm.
And start hearing shit only they can hear.
Mhm.
That's tripping me out. So I'm like, is this a new villain? I mean, a new horror monster now since only certain, or I don't know if if the monster's choosing people now.
Here's the thing, dude.
I'm fucking confused.
I've seen more episodes than you, so I know what's going on.
Oh yeah, I mean,
That's
yeah.
the thing. Like, I don't want to give that away. Like, you find that
That's fine.
stuff out. You find it out.
Okay, okay.
You find it. So
So
no spoilers.
okay, okay. So no spoilers. But so do they? So it does tell you why they're picking certain people then, or picking certain.
Yes. Yeah,
Okay, okay, okay. Good.
it
That's
does.
yeah. So sorry, but
As of right now, where I'm at, like it gives you like a line where it's like, oh, I've noticed this is why these people are being picked.
exactly, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Because that's why I'm confused when they picked the
Yeah.
first victim. Like, dude, that shit was fucking brutal. Like,
It was
holy
sad.
shit,
It was so sad.
dude, that fool just grabbed
Hmm.
as I'm not trying to say not to spoil
It
it, but
reminded me a lot of Nightmare on Elm Street.
oh yes, that's
and
true.
and I think you've already seen the monster already, right?
Yeah, I've seen. Yeah.
It's played by Robert Englund, who plays Freddy
Oh,
Krueger.
oh shit.
I think so.
Don't be
He's in the
thinking, though.
show.
Don't be thinking. God damn
No,
it.
no, 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 no. He's in the show,
Robert
and I'm like,
Englund, and you don't see his face though. That's crazy.
well, yeah, he's usually always in makeup.
Well, yeah, but
No, I
he's
got
fucking
you.
good though. What he does though.
Robert England, Stranger Things 4. Uh oh, wait, I'm wrong. I'm
Oh,
wrong.
okay.
He's not the monster. He
Okay.
plays something else that you will
Okay.
see.
Okay.
You will
Okay.
see.
Oh.
I
But
apologize.
okay, but do you know though? Then have you
He's
seen
in it.
him yet?
He's in it.
Okay. But
He's
you
in
seen
it.
him
But
then?
I've seen
Or
him.
not
Yeah,
yet? Oh, you
he's in.
seen him. Oh,
I've already seen the episode.
oh shit. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
because
I'm asking. So that's cool. Okay.
yeah, but
So
no,
you
but
recognize him then, right? Would you
I
recognize
didn't.
him?
That's the thing. I thought he
Oh
was the
shit.
monster. I thought he was the monster, but maybe you will. Maybe you'll
Oh,
recognize him, but I didn't recognize him offhand. But he does. He's in it. He's
oh
definitely in it.
shit. Okay.
But yeah, that death reminded me of Nightmare on Elm Street because one, she was blonde, she was lifted in the air, which is literally what happens in the first Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah. No,
Yes,
you're fucking right.
yeah, it was definitely an homage. It was definitely an homage.
That was awesome though. I gotta say though, they did their homework on that. Like that's really really good.
Yeah,
You know,
they know what they're doing
oh dude, yeah,
when it comes to the '80s.
and that's my shit, bro. So the songs they're playing, bro, the
Yeah,
God, dude, what's that mother that she was pretty much the last she dresses up in like exercises running that blonde mother
Cara Buono. I don't know how to
is
say her
that her,
name.
and she's always in some dress some like running jogging.
I think it's
Dude,
Cara.
there's something about her that just gets me tingling. Man, she's
Yeah.
she's cute, man. She's cute.
But what's it called? Yeah, no. The season is definitely is pretty crazy. I will
It's
say that.
Yeah, it's very interesting, dude. I want to go watch her now, but I promised my daughter I'll play Minecraft Dungeons with her, so she's been bugging me.
Yeah, we did
Uh,
a good hour and 40 though.
huh?
We did a good hour
Oh,
and 40 though.
oh yeah, dude. Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah, we got some good views on YouTube.
nice.
A lot of people checked out on Facebook. So I'm grateful. Oh, yeah. So yeah,
That's tight.
it's cool, dude. It's awesome. But yeah, bro. I know you gotta go. You got stuff to do. But I appreciate you so much for coming on the show.
No problem.
Man, this was really, really, really cool. But we definitely got to do that movie thing. I think that would be hilariously.
That'd be fun. Yeah.
Uh, that would be fun to do. But yeah, everybody, I am your host Mario. This was my special guest co-host Lawrence. Remember, you can go check him out at is it Filmaholics?
No, the Filmaholics.
Filmaholics. Okay, I want to
Yeah.
make sure I got that right. Okay, at Filmaholics, you get them on Spotify and Anchor and wherever you get your podcast listenings. Go check him out after the show. Give him some love on Spotify. Rate him 1 out of 4. Either way, we're all appreciative of anything that you give him. Please
Yeah.
go check him out. But yeah, bro, thank you for coming on the show, man. I appreciate you so much. But we definitely have to make a plan out. Don't leave yet. Don't leave.
Yeah.
We'll
No. No.
after the show. But yeah, man, thank you for coming on the show, and we'll see everybody next week. And don't stay tuned. I will be doing we'll be doing another episode on the gaming and wrestling experience on AEW Rampage and Friday Night SmackDown and see which one was number one again. So please stay tuned for that. Me and my co-host Warren, and don't forget next week, everybody. Me and my special guest too, as well as Robertson, my coworker. We're gonna be open and talk about faith of religion. So very interesting. Please, I hope you guys stay tuned for that. So yeah, thank you, bro, for coming on the show.
Thank you for
And
having me.
thank you, man. And everybody, remember to please like and subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. Remember, leave comments, any questions you want to ask me or Lawrence about his podcast or where can we get him or whatever. Please leave comments and subscribe, everybody. Please, and please press that like and please rate this podcast as well on Spotify. Please, very appreciate it. I appreciate anything that you give us. But everybody, thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next episode of the Gaming and Wrestling Experience and Open Talk. See everybody later. See you later.